Alright everyone, we are at our earlier time, but here we are with Ys Origin. This is, by the way, not Ys. It might be Ys. No, it's Trails of Cold Steel. This is a literal falcom OST medley that is comprised of all falcom OSTs. Because I don't want to just have Ys in here. But yeah, we're going to continue with Yunica's story. We're scaling the towers, Yunica. It's going a lot more swimmingly than it did with Hugo. So I'm hoping, at least today, I will actually get to the halfway, over the halfway point. Like, that middle section with Fina, right? Where she's trapped in a different tower. I'm going to try to finish that one up. Because then the next section is probably going to be like the ending. Relatively close to the ending. Hopefully. So at least I'd like to get there if I can. But yeah. Fucking falcom music, holy shit. By the way, we're playing Trails in the Sky 3rd soon. I have it preloaded on my PC already. So I'm just searching for the right moment to drop it. Can promise you that. It has to be a late stream. And it's probably going to be Friday. I think so. Probably Friday. We're going to start a new game. It's going to be a late stream because it has to be. And we're going to do at 6 PM. Start that. And we might do a late night with Try too. I don't know yet. Here's the thing. I can only do these late streams kind of when my wife is not around, you know. Like the very, very late streams. Usually I stream from 4 PM to 7 PM. That's 3 hours during the week. But that's only when my wife is working until 7 PM. Because I value my time with her a lot. And it's good for my mental health too. So whenever I can stream when she's not around, that's good, you know. So yeah, streaming. And next week we have a bunch of streams that are going to be early morning. So tomorrow we're going to probably stream. Wait a second. Alright. But yeah, so tomorrow she's away until 6 PM. And I can't justify a stream starting at 3 PM during the week. Because I actually need to I have a full-time job. So what we'll do instead is I'm going to start very early. We're going to play early streams. And then on Wednesday, we might do another early stream on Wednesday. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. And then on Thursday, no stream. And then Friday, banger, because she has night shift. Which means she's away for the night. So we'll see how that goes. And then probably on Saturday, we won't be able to stream Saturday, but Sunday. So yeah, it's a little bit irregular in the way that it works. But as I said, it gives me a lot. Like, just having her around, you know, having family time. And that's the way I'm doing it. So let's start with E7, shall we? Last time we went through a little bit of Yunica's story, but we are at the part that gets very story light. Like, we're definitely in the middle section, right? And it gets like very, not story heavy, but the story gets rather light at that point. So, going to do it. Let me move this. And here we go. Totemo! Yeah, we're in Guilty Fire. Like, if you know where we are, we can look at the crystal. We're about here. I want to make it at least around here, right? Around these two. Maybe around here. We'll probably not finish Unica's story in one. But we'll definitely finish Unica's story and then go for Claw's story. Hopefully. Red Moon Crest in the altar. That stream is long gone. That Pokemon stream, by the way, was relatively well received, I have to say. Alright. I forgot that this is the ability that I got last time. It's been a while since we played it still. But that's always going to be that way, you know. But yeah, I want to get through Guilty Fire and the next one too. In this stream, definitely. But yeah, after this, we're playing East 1 and 2 too. Like, those are also on my list of games that we will be playing. I need a little bit of health back at this point. Would be cool if enemies actually gave me a little bit of health at this point. Wait a second until we get there. We're almost dead. But in the back, everything basically also respawns, so we don't have a choice really. Only at 18 health, huh? That was 10 health only. Do I actually heal if I stand still? Like, that was a trait from Hugo, but I don't know if Yunica has that one as well. Doesn't seem like it. Fuck me! Ah! I hate that. Come on. Wow, now I get health drops. What the fuck? Come on. Jump down here, please. God damn it. Having to go all up close and personal is really hard. It really only appears when... Alright. Better. What's in here? The roto fruit for this area. I'll take it. All right. I hate these guys. Come on. There we go. Yunica? Lady Fina, thank goodness I found you before they did. What in the world are you doing here? I could ask you the same question. You two disappeared without a word to anyone. You've had me worried sick. I haven't been able to sleep at all since you left. My nights have been spent searching every corner of the shrine for you. Yunica, I'm so sorry. I guess our leaving really has been a burden on everyone. No, it's okay. I mean, you're here now and you're safe, and that's really all that matters. But where's Lady Rhea? I have a favor to ask of you, Yunica. I'd like you to leave this whole matter in our hands. I'm truly sorry. I wish I could tell you more, but it wouldn't be right of me to do so. I must simply ask that you trust us, have faith in our decision. And please tell anyone else who came here with you to do the same. But, Lady Fina, why? Well, well, seems Oprea's finally been cornered. Oh. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Goddess of Ease. My name is Sava, I'm a sorceress. And per Lord Dallas's orders, I've come to take you with me. We have business to discuss. Haha, little hick girl stops in the middle of the biggest, most open room around to chat with our target. I love it. I mean, seriously, it's like you wanted her to get caught. Where's the other one? The half-demon? What, you mean the claw man? He said since we found what we were looking for, he probably wasn't needed here, and then he just wandered off. Hardly appropriate behavior for a new recruit, but no matter. So, you must be Lady Fina. Where, pray tell, might we find Lady Rhea? And does she have what we're looking for? Not in a talkative mood, are you? That's quite alright, but make sure we give you plenty of time to tell us everything we need to know. Epona, please show a guest to her chambers. You bet. So you're a goddess, huh? Guess it makes me a blasphemer, cause I'm about to kidnap you and you better behave yourself. Lady Fina? Get your filthy hands off of her! Yunica? I have a question for you, little girl. Do you know a man named Saul Tova? What? How do you know my dad's name? Huh. So you are related then. My name's Kishgal, and I'm the man who killed your father. What? You killed... Right around when your precious Solomon shrine started making its ascent, 2 knights came down to the surface. I was leading a pack of demons nearby and wound up engaged in battle with your old man, no less than 3 times. Killed my... The first time he was too strong for me, I had to retreat, and the second time ended in a draw. But the third time, well, he never got back up again. How could you? Yunica, I'm so sorry. What a delicious drama. Each time I fought him, I felt as if I were getting stronger and stronger. He was the finest offering my blade has ever known. Bastard, how dare you? How dare you hurt my dad? If the blood of Tova truly runs through your veins, you should be able to avenge his death. Show me what you can do. Let me savor the moment when life and death meet one more time. Yunica, don't. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is going to be another claw fight, huh? Yep, this is going to be another claw fight. A fight you're supposed to lose right at the middle of this. He does way too much damage. Yeah. It's an easy fight to lose. I've seen enough. That was pathetic. You're not fit to bear the Tova name. Yunica? Your father was a respectable mage, and he wielded his greatsword as if it were a rapier. I expected a worthy opponent of you, but you're nothing more than a child playing in your daddy's shoes. These pathetic specimens are supposed to be the goddess's protectors, no? This one is clearly just wasting her time. And her, Kishgal. No, please wait. I'll come with you. I won't resist. Just please spare her alive. Lady Fina. My, how touching. Have the master and servant formed such a deep bond with one another. I wouldn't have thought this little insect could be worth much of anything to anyone. But no matter, I welcome a peaceable conclusion to this encounter. Her life shall be spared. Lady Fina. Thank you for coming, Yunica. It means a lot to know you care so deeply for us. Please take this with you. Wait, isn't this... Yes, if you see Rhea, please make certain she gets it. No, don't go with them, please. Parting is such a sweet sorrow. Come, let us be off. Lady Fina! Ah, I see. The Holy Knights have finally made their appearance. Sadly for you, though, it's a bit too late. As much as I'd love to slaughter the lot of you right here and now, there's still so much work to be done. So I'm afraid I must bid you adieu. Like hell. Damn. So close. Yunica, you alright? What happened here? Roy. Lady Fina, I'm so sorry. That's about the long and short of it. I see. This is dire news indeed, and complicated matters greatly. I must admit, it's quite shocking. I never would have believed we'd encounter Commander Tova's killer within these walls. Damn it all. The enemy was right in front of us. I can't believe we let them get away. We did all we could, Roy, and we're not finished yet. From what you're saying, it sounds like the Sava person is a pretty powerful sorceress. Counting the leader she mentioned, and the so-called Clawman, we seem to be up against 5 people here. But who are they? I'm not sure, but they took Lady Fina, and right now that's all we need to know. Getting her back is priority 1. This all seems like some sort of nightmare. This whole world is changing around us. Father Superior, what is it? I have been hesitant to speak of this, but given what's transpired, I feel this information must be divulged now, as it may prove pertinent to those proceedings. Huh? I don't like the sounds of this. What is it, Father? Please listen closely, all of you. When Lady Rhea and Lady Fina disappeared, the Black Pearl vanished along with them. It no longer sits upon its pedestal in Solomon's Shrine. What? No, that can't be true. I'm afraid it is. The 6 priests pulled me aside and quietly informed me of its absence. I was told to exercise discretion when sharing this, so not as to create further panic, but with circumstances as they are. I don't know what to say. This does raise some question, however. Oh? If the Black Pearl is the source of all magic, then how is it we're able to still use magic in its absence? Oh yeah, that's a good question. As the Black Pearl would lift its Solomon's Shrine into the sky too. How is it staying up there without its source of power? The Black Pearl transcends space. So long as it remains undamaged, its energy will continue to flow unabated. The real issue is that only the goddesses could have taken it from this chamber in the shrine. None but they have the ability to control it. The power is beyond even the 6 priests. Ergo, the goddesses must have brought it with them when they descended to the surface. And not even the priests can surmise what will become of it down here. This is all just too much. It does tell us one thing though. Lady Fina obviously didn't have the Black Pearl with her. So that means it's most likely in Lady Rhea's possession right now. Ah, that's a good point. Indeed, and that's precisely why I felt it necessary to break my silence on the matter. We must certainly rescue Lady Fina from her foes. But finding Lady Rhea and the Black Pearl is of equal or even greater importance. I shudder to think what could happen should such a powerful object fall into the enemy's hands. No kidding. While searching, please try to gather as much information as you can regarding the nature of the goddess's struggle. I fear that our troubles may run deeper than any of us can possibly comprehend. Ladies Rhea and Fina must have their reasons for stealing away here with the Black Pearl in tow after all. Understood. You can count on the Holy Knights. We will assist in every way possible. By the way, do I have the right... Did I grab the right chat window? Hopefully I did. I should probably check. I did. Yeah. Alright. And we sorcerers will focus our efforts on the upper levels of the tower. You wish to stay behind? Guess you finally started to realize just how reckless you've been since you got here. Yeah, I have. When I heard that man had killed my dad, I lost control of myself. I came here to protect the goddesses, but instead of protecting them, Lady Fina covered for me and got herself captured. It's not the sort of thing that should happen to a holy knight. I'm not ready. I'm not qualified to be here. What do you think, Commander? I think she's overstating things, but she's still in a pretty bad funk. We shouldn't send her into a combat like this. Indeed, this mood can only work to her detriment. She should stay here and rest a while to regain her composure. Yunica, you are to remain on standby here at the base. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Can I just not leave right now? Why would the goddesses have taken back the Black Pearl? I can't even imagine what sort of situation would be so dire as to warrant such bizarrely destructive behavior. There's one thing I can say for sure, though. I believe in Lady Reyes and Fina with all my heart, and I'll do everything in my power to help bring them home safely. Hey there, Yunica. Hi, Dino. Glad to meet you back in the tower in one piece. Glad to be back. It's quite unpleasant out there. My scouting work done, it's finally time I joined the search. But aren't we still missing that sorcerer? The one from House Fact? You mean Hugo? He's already begun searching the tower on his own. He has? Indeed, he's an interesting individual. A magic prodigy to be sure. But it's more than just that. He said he could handle things in here by himself, and when he has his mind set on something, well, there's no stopping him. Oh, okay. Maybe if he were there instead of me, Lady Fina wouldn't be in this mess. She still would be. At any rate, with every member of the search party accounted for, I'm free to participate myself. Wish me luck. Good luck then. Like, my orders were to stay behind, but what if I just go? If I leave the tower, it'll just make everyone worry about me. I can't keep exploring though, either. I guess I should just stay put. Yunica? Is something the matter? Oh, I'm sorry, it's nothing really. If it makes you feel any better, I have doubts as well. I serve as caretaker to our ladies, yet never once did I see this coming. I cannot help but think that if I had more power or greater insight, I might have been able to prevent all of this. Just as you and Rico are always compared to your grandfathers, I too feel as if I can never live up to what's expected of me. Father Superior, I know you feel defeated, but believe me when I tell you that time really does heal all wounds, even those of the spirit. For now, I suggest you put all the what-ifs and conjectures from your mind and simply rest. Give yourself that time. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Like an open book, I guess. It's so embarrassing. First, we learned that our enemy can control demons, and they kidnapped Lady Fina. And now it turns out the Black Pearl is missing from Solomon's Shrine. Things just keep going from bad to worse. Increased stun effect. What do we have else? Increase item drop rate, reduce bad status duration, increase effect of herbs, bolster bad status resist, extend item drop effects, increase boost recovery, hasten skill recovery, reduce MP usage. Yeah, all of those are great. Alright. What am I to do now? It's interesting that how long do I have to wait here? What am I even doing here? way out of my league, and I'm holding everyone else back. I don't know why I ever thought I could help protect the goddesses when I can't even use magic. Lady Fina would be so ashamed of me. Ah, Rhea, you're back. Fina, what happened? I heard you sent away the knights that came to investigate. Yes, well, there was no need for them anymore. You see, I caught the trespasser myself. You did? Quite a feat, wouldn't you say? Alright, you, there's no need to hide. Come on out and face the music. Hi. Well, you're the cutest little trespasser I've ever seen. What's your name? Yunica Tova. Tova? Yes, she came here with her grandfather, but apparently got separated from him. Fortunately, she was lucky enough to wander all the way into a little sanctuary. I see. Sorry, goddesses. There were knights everywhere, and I just got scared. So I... Quite alright, Yunica. We're glad to have you as our guest. Huh? Fina, would you please prepare her some tea? Of course. Must always show hospitality to our guests, especially the little ones. Training with your father? Why ever would a sweet thing like you choose to train in combat? I can't use magic, so I'll never be able to take over Grandpa's position. My only real talent is that I'm pretty strong like my dad. I want to become a holy knight and devote myself to serving you two. Well. Yunica. Is that a problem? Well, at least if you became a knight, you wouldn't need to sneak in here anymore. It would certainly make it easy for us to meet with our little best friend. You'd be able to succeed your father too, which is also good, but that's just a bonus. Oh, Rhea. Come now, Fina, you know you're just as excited about it as I am. Of course, it's a very big step to take, that's all. But spending time with Yunica is one of the few things I truly look forward to each day, so I couldn't be happier. Really? I'm so glad you approve. But you must promise us, Yunica. Promise that you'll follow through with your training and become a holy knight. And that you'll protect us with all your heart. Sir Yunica Tova. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I promise I'll become a holy knight and protect you both. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as Dad, but I'll do my best. Yunica Tova, right? Hey, Yunica Tova, right? Commander, I beg of you, please reconsider your decision, please. I'll do anything I can to help. Asking again isn't going to change my decision. There's no guarantee of survival for those of us, for those going to the surface. And you've only just begun your apprenticeship. You're simply not ready. If anything should happen to you, my care, how could I ever face your family again? I just don't think I can take much more of this. Pardon? I know I'm being pushy, and I know I'm being totally unreasonable. But my dad and the goddesses all left Solomon's shrine without a word to anyone. And I'm tired of being left behind. Well, I suppose we're of like mind then. Commander? Nothing. Yunica, the conditions on the surface are quite extreme and frankly rather disturbing. Are you prepared to conduct yourself in a manner befitting a knight, even in the face of horrors unlike any you've ever seen? Hey, Yunica. Roy, I wanted to talk to you. You got a second? Sure, what is it? Well, you know how much I hate hot places, right? Yeah. Even just being near lava makes me feel like I'm going to melt right out of my armor. Now Cecilia, she doesn't even break a sweat, but that's a whole other story. Roy, I'm really not... Just hear me out, okay? I figured I'd try to brave those fiery death floors anyway, and while I wasn't there long, I did see something interesting. You'll never guess what. How would I know? Just tell me. It was a two-handed greatsword with a crimson blade, displayed prominently on some kind of altar. Wait, a crimson blade? Are you going to tell me? Yep, we've both seen that sword a million times. There's no mistaking it. It was definitely your father's crimson lotus blade. But what would my dad's sword be doing on a pedestal in the tower? I have absolutely no idea. We got called back right after I saw it, so I didn't get to examine it in any great detail, but I definitely know what I saw. I was planning on going back there right now to pick it up, but I wasn't really sure how you'd feel about that. Huh? But I'm just an apprentice, how could I... Oh, cut the crap already. Don't be such a drama queen. You made it halfway up the tower with absolutely no backup. And nobody ever said you weren't qualified to be here but you. You need to stop moping and do what you do best. Hit things really hard and stumble your way into success. Hit things and... But I guess if you show up to claim the sword in that funk you're in, you'll sap out all its power anyway. Probably best to just go get it myself. Your father sure wouldn't want to see you like this. Wait. What is it? I thought we were done talking. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of self-confidence right now. But I still want to be the one who takes my dad's sword. I mean, I'm his daughter. Man, you're easy. I played you like a deck of cards. But I knew you'd come through. Cut it out. Stop treating me like a kid. Well, I've got to get back to the search, but in case you were wondering, I already got the okay from Commander Galleon for this. Totally good to go. Thanks. Just be careful, the demon's farther up the tower pretty strong. Don't let your guard down. I know, jeez. See you later, Yunica. Alright. Looks like we'll be in for quite a surprise. Let's go to Guilty Fire 2. I think it was past here, right? Because if I remember correctly... Yes, Yunica, let's hit things really hard. Because I'm pretty sure we need to go back with the firepower that we get from the sword. Right. There we go. Ah, there it is. How's Tova's fire-imbued greatsword? Rai was right, it's the Crimson Lotus Blade for sure. I thought you might come. Huh? Uh, Dad? It's actually quite fucked up when Yunica is there that Hugo took it in his own playthrough. It's actually quite fucked up that Hugo took that. Yunica, it's been far too long and I've missed you so much. Perhaps it is providence of the goddesses that allows me to speak with you now. Dad, is it really you? This isn't just some message or something, is it? No, it is I. I know my passing has caused you much pain and suffering. You're a real jerk, Dad. Why do you have to run off by yourself? Why didn't you say a word to me or Grandpa? And why do you have to die? Sorry, Yunica. I'm so sorry. A man named Kishgal challenged me to numerous duels, and after a time, But there was no shame in it. He was an opponent worthy of the Holy Knights. My only regret was that I would never see you again. No. I am a soldier, Yunica, a warrior of the goddesses, and I did what needed to be done to ensure the safety of Ys. I just wish I could see what awaits you in the future. If only I could hold you just one last time. Dad, I'm a knight now, you know, just an apprentice though. Brings me great pride to hear that, Yunica. I'm sorry I wasn't there to celebrate your induction. Well, there's not much to celebrate. I lost sight of my goals and wound up fighting the man who killed you. I worked so hard to become a knight, so I could protect ladies Rhea and Fina. But I hate what I've become. Oh? So you no longer wish to protect the goddesses, then? No, that's not what I mean. Just, it's my fault that Lady Fina was captured. I've brought shame to the Holy Knights and put all of East in danger. I sense two sides in conflict with you. One that's inexperienced, vulnerable, and afraid. And another that seeks to right her wrongs and protect the goddesses at all costs. This conflict proves that you are much stronger than you know, Yunica. You must face your weaknesses. Face my weaknesses? You are a descendant of a holy priest, yet you cannot use magic. But in spite of it all, you have grown into a fine young lady. You will soon realize that you're capable of accomplishing anything. Anything at all. Dad? Huh? It seems my time is up. No, wait, I still have so much to say. Take my sword, Yunica. Despite your doubts, I can see you're a fine heir to the Tova name. I take comfort in knowing that the goddesses and the future of Ys are safe in your hands. Be well, my dearest. Dad, no. Have to face my weaknesses. Damn it, why does everyone always have to lecture me? But he said I should take it, so I guess... Quiet Crimson Lotus Blade. Surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Yunica was granted the use of the Phoenix Flame skill. Emits enormous balls of fire from the tip of the Crimson Lotus Blade. To use the Phoenix Flame, simply equip it. Activate it with A. Unica's fireballs can also serve to negate enemy attacks. The sword itself swings much slower than Unica's standard axe, but counterbalances this with more power and longer reach. I'll use it well, Dad. And I'll keep moving forward, no matter what. Oh, so it changes my weapon too. Oh, interesting. That's pretty dope, I have to say. With Hugo, you never had a weapon change like that. So regarding what game we're going to play tomorrow, by the way, too, I'm thinking Wario Lands, because we actually need to push through Wario Lands relatively soon. I don't want it to be another situation where we just leave the game on almost completed for a while, you know? So I might do another Wario Land stream. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. But I might do another game on Tuesday, really. This is interesting. Let's do this. There we go. The biggest problem here is that it's very slow. And this one has AoE potential. You know? They both have their utilities. But obviously, the sword is actually stronger. In terms of combat prowess. Alright. I wonder if down there is something I need to get. I'm not 100% sure anymore. Oh my god, that's so much stuff. I knew there was something. Another topaz. Let me see if there's something down here. I don't think so. Alright. Come on. We can't do Yunica dirty like that. I like Yunica a lot, Unica's story a lot. It is a lot more hopeful than Hugo's story. Hugo's story gets driven a lot by Claw being there, too. You know? Obviously, because it's his brother, I mean... It's very obvious why that is. I need somewhere to get that Rhoda fruit going. I mean, Yunica can absolutely cast magic with that sword. I don't know what it is today, but my streams have been actually doing relatively well compared. Level up. Thing is, I'm not just running through everything because I definitely need the level ups and stuff. Still an RPG at heart. First ruby. Phoenix flame power increased. Now we can actually multicast it. Holy fuck, that is big. And it uses barely any. It uses barely any MP. I mean, Yunica is a pretty badass. I would have thought this sword would hit a lot harder. Crystal's power purified the demon statue. Then it does. It does hit hard, but yeah. We're at the entrance to Devil's Corridor. What's happening? Yep. What was that? That horrible noise felt like it was boring into my head. Is that another trap set by the enemy? May need to consult someone else on this one. Hey J2O. It's been going great, to be honest. We've had some pretty decent streams recently. Today, at least. We're already at Devil's Corridor, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to make my way through this game quicker than I did with Hugo, obviously. But yeah, Unica's story is great. It is a lot more hopeful than Hugo's, really. It's a lot more upbeat, I would say, in terms of themes. The Rue appears to be hungry. What are you doing in a place like this? Guess you can't get out of here because of that noise, huh? Give it the rotor fruit. What is going on? By the way, I've been re-listening to this OST and it's absolutely great. By the way, song, Lady Ray and Lady Fina used to play it for me. How do you know it? Oh, I have no idea what you just said, but thank you so much, little fella. It was beautiful. Oh. Do I just run through? Again? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I forgot. I kind of like Hugo's story, not gonna lie. Sorry, little Roo. I forgot what I need to do here. I think I need to go back, right? I like both, but yeah. Unica's story is relatively straightforward, like her character and everything. Whereas Hugo, in the mid-game, Hugo is an more interesting character, I would say. Because mid-game, he becomes sort of clouded with thoughts of vengeance. Which is kind of interesting, you know, in terms of storytelling. Do I just need to go back? I don't remember what I needed to do. Fuck. Do we just go back to the tower space? Come across any strange markings during your search? I saw a crest of some kind emblazoned on the ground, 2 rooms back from the goddess statue, on the 11th floor. Attempted some faint magical force at work there, so I'm quite certain something is hidden. I already got that. Gases released by the demons is having quite a variety of effects on the surrounding land and its inhabitants. One of the most unfortunate is that Lady Rhea's beloved Roos have begun transforming into demons. It's quite sad, they're sacred creatures, yet they'll never be able to set foot in Solomon's Shrine again. Still, they don't seem vicious. The changes they've undergone are mostly cosmetic, as far as I can determine. If you come across one, I'd recommend trying to befriend it. More than likely, it means you no harm. Wait a second. I can also just talk on the Lila shell to someone. I'm in the same realm. I don't think there's a reason to use the Lila shell here. What? Let me quickly navigate here. But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun today. Generally, I would say Wario Land 3 is a long ass game. Yunica, how goes the search? Well, actually, Yunica described a large inner spire with the sickening music. Yes, the sorceress mentioned something about that corridor earlier. Apparently wind is being pulled from outside and magically altered into sort of deadly music, for lack of a better term. Wind? So what do I do? Well, if you can figure out exactly how the delivery mechanism for the sound works, maybe you can shut it off. But that seems like it might take some time, and time is not a luxury we have right now. Maybe you can try countering it with a different kind of sound. Different how? Well, the sound is being generated physically, but the effect is clearly magical, so some sort of pure holy music might do the trick. Pure holy music? Well, I'll keep looking into it and see if we can figure anything out. Please do, and thanks. Pure holy music, huh? I'm no musician. How am I supposed to come up with some kind of pure and holy? So I guess there was that one song Lady Fina would always play for me. And then Lady Rhea would join in on her harmonica. And I have that harmonica now. Oh my god. That's actually the solution. I guess now would be the time to try playing Lady Fina's song. This is interesting because in Hugo's story, it was Epona that told him, right? What he needed to do. Crazy. Like, the changes are cool, I have to say. And Hugo is completely gone from the story, too. But yeah. I really like this game series. By the way, J2O, if you can, I would definitely get some free or some time off on Friday in the evening at 6 p.m. because there's something happening on Friday that I'm going to be streaming Friday 6 p.m. that might be enjoyable. That horrible noise, it's gone. Alright, time to get a move on then. I mean, if you can. I'm going to start a new game on Friday that might be pretty enjoyable. Since we've gone through so much already. Even though like East Origin is not over yet, too. Like, but I think we have room for it. I like this new ability of hers. Even though she's like supposed to be like all up in enemies' faces, this new ability is cool. It kind of is and kind of isn't. To be fair, East Origin is coming to an end soon, I would say. Like, give it 2 more weeks. Like, I've done like 2 streams per week of this game. And I would argue that Yunica maybe this stream and then 1.5 streams after. And then we have the final storyline to do, so 2 more weeks. I don't know. Fire Emblem, we're at the midway point, somewhat. I'm planning to do Fire Emblem a little bit more irregularly. Because we're at the low point of the game, obviously. Like, the midway point of Fire Emblem 7 is basically the low point of the game, I would say. And I'm not going to do that every day. And Wario Land is coming to a close too. With nothing to replace it yet. And some of these next games that I'm planning are also very short. So, that's that. So yeah, some of these upcoming games are also really short. So I have time in my schedule. The only one that's seriously, like, going to take a lot is going to be Monster Hunter Stories. Which I basically started playing again recently. But that will, like, take way too long. And that's going to be a very irregular game too. You know, My schedule is pretty full too, but it might seem fuller than it actually is. And you know, my goal on my channel has become this year that I keep moving quickly, you know? I don't want to stagnate too much on single games like I did last time. Like in December we played nothing but Trails and Metroid Prime, and I don't want a repeat of that, you know? I'm just abusing the shit out of this new ability, by the way. There's a lot going on recently, and I actually don't have that much space on my channel. And the good thing is, we have very little games that are actually coming out soon that are going to cloud up like my schedule a lot, you know? Like Metroid Prime 4. Very little games happening right now, which I actually like because I get to play many other games that I've been planning for a while. You know? God damn it. Metroid Prime 4 was the last big game I had an inherent interest in, you know. But yeah, I think I think the next game that I'm kind of interested in is the next Yoshi game. Even though I don't know if I'm going to stream that one too. But after Yoshi's Island playthrough, I might be interested in streaming that. Nintendo didn't really advertise it a lot, but yeah. Unless the next Nintendo Direct is going to, like, blow things wide open. They could be like, the next new Zelda game is coming out in a week or something, but I highly doubt that. Also, I'll finally soon, coming tomorrow, I'll get like to play Fire Emblem Engage on my own. I have not played Fire Emblem Engage yet. As a Fire Emblem fan, that is truly shameful. But the thing is, I didn't want to pay full price for Fire Emblem Engage. Because I'm not that much into newer Fire Emblem games. Into the newer sort of Fire Emblem games. If you catch my drift. I kinda like the old style a lot more, where it punishes you harder for making mistakes. And that's why I was not that interested in Engage initially, and I didn't want to play full price. And the thing is, one retailer in my region literally got a listing this week. I found it in a prospect, in a flyer, in like a physical flyer that we got. Like, that's a blast from the past. I found it for $15. 15 euros for Fire Emblem Engage, and I was like, I cannot not buy it for $15, for 15 euros, you know? Like, there's just no way I'm not going to buy that. That is extremely cheap for a Switch game. So I did it. I bought it. It's going to be delivered tomorrow. I'll definitely get my enjoyment out of Fire Emblem Engage. I think the main reasons why I don't like the newer Fire Emblem games are actually valid. The problem is that these criticisms I have of the series in general, they are not going to be resolved at all with the newer games, because there's just many reasons, and the whole Fire Emblem fan base loves these games, the newer games. And all of the things that I dislike about them, actually the newer Fire Emblem fans like them. Which is kind of a problem for me. I'm very passionate about the series, obviously, but yeah. But yeah, I generally think these can be resolved if the devs really want to go back to the roots, but I highly doubt they will, because like being back to the roots almost killed the series in general. So I'm actually kind of okay with the changes, but like my favorite game in the series is Radiant Dawn, and that one was the game that almost killed the franchise entirely. Like after that, I think Intelligent Systems was pretty close to shutting down. And they basically had to rescue it back from the brink of destruction with Awakening, which finally found success. But yeah, I'm going to give Engage a try. I've heard that the combat is very good. And the story is kind of shallow, so I'll have to see. But yeah, there's so much happening recently. But with Nintendo, I don't know what to think with Nintendo. Sometimes. I think we activated this one by accident. That Phoenix ability is broken beyond belief. Holy shit. Also, the next Pokemon Platinum stream is going to be interesting. I can already say that. Because we're going into the third gym, which is the ghost type gym, without any real counters to ghost types. So I have to strategize a lot. But yeah, there's a lot happening. And honestly, I like the East series enough. By the way, I also bought East 1 and 2 both on Humble Bundle. I think it was on Friday. So I finally own these two as well. So we'll definitely continue this series because I'm actually kind of enjoying it. The games are relatively cheap, I would say. Except maybe the newer ones, maybe East 8 and East 10. I would say they are relatively cheap altogether. On Friday I did a whole splurge on video games. It's actually crazy. Like I also bought Dino Crisis. The Capcom release of Dino Crisis, even though I don't like horror games, and I'm probably never going to play it fully, but I have to support it. Guess relighting all those torches did the trick. Alright. Construct Medallion. I fail to remember what the next boss is. I'll obviously have to learn to appreciate East 1 and 2. Especially since they look much older, it seems. They look like retro style, which I do really appreciate. I wonder if we missed something in the previous part. Because in terms of our equipment, we've been stagnating a bit. There should be at least an armor piece that we got, right? In this one. Purified the demon statue. I'm going to upgrade my sword real quick. Okay, you're all set. Alright. Is this the only piece of clear area ore we had? I think so. Alright. Construct chamber. I do love this game a lot so far. Oh yeah, let's upgrade real quick. How much SP do we have? 7k. I don't think there's anything worthwhile. Maybe status resist? Item drop effects, maybe? I forgot how extensive this game is too. Oh god. I don't remember this boss at all, I just remember that it was super easy with Hugo. Like, this boss was extremely easy with Hugo. I think. That was like the only boss that was so easy. The murderous construct. Ouch. Let's retry it. Ouch. I don't remember this attack at all. This is not going to be as easy, I'm guessing. But you can kind of anticipate its attacks. Somewhat. Like, it has pretty telegraphed attacks. God damn it. Let's try it again and try not to get hit as much. That should do the trick. It's just an issue of Hugo just has, like, the range on everything, you know? And the range matters, actually. It's pretty cool. But at least, like, everything's just well telegraphed. At least in this phase of the fight. You know? Like, that's the biggest upside, you know? Is just that everything's just well telegraphed. Ouch. Fuck me. Alright. That's 2 gone. I'm also not using my full potential every time. Alright, if we survive this without getting hit. Alright. We didn't survive it without getting hit. I'm pretty sure I never got to see this attack with Hugo, because I was burning down the 2 hands too quickly. You can almost no-hit this guy, by the way, if you probably practice enough. I think that's probably what I did say last time too, right? Alright, that attack was new. I need to learn to anticipate that. He doesn't have a hand. Alright. My fingers are starting to hurt because of this fight. I think we got it. There we go. Probably one of the few bosses that feel great in this game, I have to say. Alright. Could have probably burned him quicker with the axe, maybe, yeah. Alright, Silent Sands. I would say that this is probably like... I think this is around where the midpoint of the game is, right? Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, I'll definitely get a kick out of that. I mean, Trails in the Sky has like... It's like permanently in my playlist now. Like permanently. Like, I think about Trails in the Sky, by the way, a lot. Still. And the Trails series in general. But we're still so many games away from completion of that series, I swear to God. What do we get? 5,000 SP. I mean, I'll take it. Evil Ring. I don't know what does the evil ring do with Yunica. Yunica is not the same way that Hugo is. It's crazy to think about, like, what interesting stuff they have in the story. I think over short or long, Unica's axe is actually stronger than the blade. But the fire spell is just so good. But I just think Unica's axe does more DPS. Because it's just so much faster. There's the Rhoda fruits. I'll take it. I think one of the things that I kind of don't like is the upward mobility Yunica has. Like, she gets maximum 2 hits in on enemies that are, like, above her when she jumps. Kind of a lot. Alright. Okay, I'm definitely getting the double jump too. You know, but with her fire spell, Yunica actually has better crowd control abilities than Hugo does have. God damn it.
Fuck. Do I have to replay this entire thing? Do I still have the evil ring? I do still have the evil ring. Alright. Alright. This time went more smoothly. But I can see the reasoning, by the way, of the characters in-game. Like, as someone who's purely on melee, fighting against sorcerers is actually really hard. You know? It makes a lot of sense in-game, too. Alright. Where do I get the key? Don't remember where I got the key. This is where we got the evil ring. So it does have to be over here, right? We basically explored everything here, too. Oh. Okay. By never going down here, we actually didn't get the key. I thought there was nothing down there. So yeah, I've already like told you my stream plan for this week. We're going to do a late stream on Friday, 6 p.m. obviously. Monday and Tuesday are going to be early streams. So around 7 a.m., 7 to 8 a.m. we're going to start that. And I'm going to take a day off on Thursday, and I'm unsure what we're going to do on Wednesday. That is my current streaming plan for next week. And obviously next weekend, I'm going to take Saturday off, but next Sunday, I might do another free stream thing. We survived that on 4 HP. Gold bracelet. Surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Yunica is now able to double jump. Yay for double jump, Yunica. Wow, that actually worked. Another ruby. Oh god. I need to actually get back to the main room through this fire and brimstone here. Alright. I still have 1 hour left to stream today. Hello, little Roo. The Roo appears to be hungry. What are you doing here? Are you sneaking in a nap or something? You've got that hungry look in your eyes. Sylvan boots. Thanks. Should come in pretty handy. Those were the ones. Yeah, against quicksand. Also, these just get progressively better in terms of defense too, so... You know. Yunica? Ah. Lady Rhea? Lady Rhea? Wait, did we meet Rhea so early in Hugo's quests? Oh, thank goodness, I was so worried about you. I'm very surprised to see you here. What in the world are you doing in a place like this? And look how you've grown. You have the eyes of a woman now, no longer a little trespasser, it would seem. You really think so? But never mind that now, Lady Rhea. I have a lot to discuss with you. But this is not the place to do it. It's dangerous here. How about we head back to the tower base? Father Superior is waiting there for you.
And everyone else has been very sick too. I'm sure they'd be thrilled to see that you're alright. Lady Rhea. Gosh, we're surrounded. Demons? They're coming for us. Get behind me, Yunica. No, you get behind me. I'll protect you, Lady Rhea. Yunica? Too easy. Pooh, Lady Rhea, are you okay? You know, yeah, she could just fly out of danger. Stay where you are, Yunica. There you go. Wow, that was awesome. I'd say the same about you. I'm truly amazed at how strong you've become. Well, I'm just an apprentice, but I'm technically part of the Holy Knights now. By the way, this whole game, both parts of the game so far, make the Holy Knights completely look like small chump change, really. Like, the way that they're portrayed is not very good, honestly. Because seriously, they have been lagging behind Hugo so much in the first part that we played. And now Yunica even has had a crisis and was staying behind. Even then, they were like, she's still ahead of them at this point. Like, seriously? They are not very good. That's so. How delightful. My little Unica's growing up so fast. I knew that some of you had returned to the surface in search for us. But never did I expect you to be among them. Well, I'm not sure I should be here, honestly. I mean, because of me, Lady Fina was... I know, she's been captured. Sorry, it's all my fault. No, Yunica, there's no reason for you to apologize. If anything, we should be the ones apologizing to you. Huh? Fina acted as a decoy to help keep the enemy off my tail. Keep the Black Pearl from falling into their hands. That's true, that's very much true. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and got caught up in the aftermath of those actions. Part of the reason we left Solomon Shrine without telling anyone, in fact, was that so none of you would get involved in this. But it seems we underestimated how quickly you would spring into action. Really sorry for the trouble we've caused. No, please don't apologize, Lady Rhea. It's okay. You'd have done the same for any of us. Oh yeah, I have something for you. Lady Fina asked me to hold on to it. Yunica handed the silver harmonica to Rhea. She found it. Thank you, Yunica. I believe Fina is being held in Rado's Annex, which is connected to one of the upper floors by a suspended bridge. Rado's Annex? Yes, it's a smaller tower with no foundation, hanging impossibly in the sky. You may have seen it from the outside. I sense it's a dreadful place, but I do believe Lady Fina is safe within. For now, at least. If anything were to happen to her, I would know. Well, I'm glad she's safe, at least. So I guess there must be something big going on, right? There would have to be for you two to sneak back to the surface and to bring the Black Pearl with you, no less. Grandpa and the other priests were really in a panic when they couldn't find you. Lady Rhea? I wish I could explain everything to you, Yunica, but there's simply no time for that. I must get to the tower's summit at once. What? Well, can you at least see the commander and Cecilia first? You should be arriving here any minute now. I'm sorry, I have to go. But I'll leave this with you.
Oh yeah, Hugo was very dismissive to her. And combative. Wait, isn't this what you just use on those? It is considered an exchange, a new good luck charm, to take the place of that silver harmonica you brought me. The set of chimes that grants eternal slumber to the poor souls from whom such luxury has so long been denied. May keep you safe on your journey back home. No, wait. I may be an apprentice, but I'm still a knight, which means I took an oath to protect the goddesses. To protect you. I can't just sit back and let you go to the tower summit all by yourself, knowing the risks. Even if you won't wait for anyone else, at least take me with you. Yunica, you truly have matured. This is a task that Fina and I must accomplish alone. I'm sorry, I know I must be coming across as selfish right now. Reckless perhaps, but this is how it has to be. Please stay safe, Yunica. I don't want anything to happen to you in there. You look really upset, mournful even. I don't like it. Clearly something really serious is going on here, but I don't have the slightest idea how to help. I guess she did say Lady Fina was being held in Raider's Annex place though, so that's something. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, we'll see if we can find it. I need to equip the silver chimes. Oh my god, I remember these small critters down there. You know, I've become somewhat of a true falcom believer. Now that I've also played like 2 of the series already. I might at one day get all of the games. I like the writing a lot. I think that's what keeps me coming back. I think the thing that keeps me coming back most is obviously the characters. The character writing. That's like the main reason I play RPGs like that. Obviously. Ouch. Character writing is so important. Ouch. Alright. I remember struggling against these last time too. But yeah, good character writing is so important for your game. Serious. That's why I like also Xenoblade. Like, that's why the Xeno series feels so special to me, too. Not just the characters are so good. And if you make really good, believable characters, like, a lot of in video game writing falls into place, you know? Like, naturally. Like, that's the reason why also Xenosaga is something special to me. And why I don't like Xenoblade 1 as much as I used to. I could explain it, but it's just the character writing. Like, while Xenoblade 1 does have good characters, especially Shulk, the focus of that game is more on the spectacle side, I would say. Like the insane reveals throughout the story, you know? Like a lot of it hinges upon reveals and foreshadowing in the story, rather than character development, you know? which can be a double-edged sword. I still like Xenoblade 1, by the way, but it definitely falls behind the other games that came after it. Because just Rex and Pyra and Mithra are just, and Nia for that change too, are just so well written characters. Makes me immediately feel part of the story, you know? They're actually so well written that I actually, whenever I play these games, I actually just want these characters to be happy by the end of it, you know? Like, they've gone through so much shit. I just want them to be happy. Like, I need to finish the game to give them full happiness. Same with Xenoblade Xenoblade Freeze cast. Obviously. That's also why, like, Xenosaga resonates a lot with me, because it is mostly character driven too. I did have that script. I probably should at one point record that script that I've been saving. I've actually made a script of Xenosaga video essay at one time, and I never released it. I never recorded it too. I should probably do that at one point. Oh god. It goes a lot into details about the characters, I have to say. Something that I just wrote a long time ago, but it's very character focused too. And why the third game hits so many good emotional notes too. Like, they managed to write a character so well in that game series that most of the internet hates them. Even though they are behaving like a real person in real life would. You know? Like, I swear, if any of these people were in the shoes of the character, I'm not going to spoil it, but if anyone who hates that character would be in the same shoes, goddammit, they would actually do the same. 100%. But everyone hates them for it. But I think it's a sign of great character writing, you know? Personally. I hate these small insect things. I think last time I also struggled at this part quite a bit. Because of these insects. That's why I also want a Xenosaga remake, because I want people to experience the greatness that is that game series. Fuck you. Oh, fuck off. Really? Oh god. But I'm having trouble, honestly I'm having trouble recording scripts and reading off scripts in a convincing way. That's something that I've been trying to get through. Making like video essays. God fucking damn it. Just kill me at this point. Like I would have done more on that front if I could do it actually. But yeah, I'm trying my best, honestly, recently. And it's been a ton of fun too, like playing through all these games recently, discovering new games too. I've just been enjoying like discovering new games at this point. Right. Really? Oh my god, they are so fucking annoying! Ugh. Can't get away from them, too. It's honestly tough. It's honestly tough to find the right balance. First off, I have to like read the script with my studio mic, which is attached to my streaming setup. So I can't really work off my PC because this mic is just better suited for recording. It's just straight up better. I can't read off with the other mic because it sounds horrible. And then you have to like somehow make it seem natural, but you also need to speak very clearly and it sounds just forced, you know? It doesn't sound natural at all. At times. And also the big issue is you only realize how it sounds once it's in the editing software, really. So if you have to do another take or something, you have to first go into the editing and then you'll see that you made a mistake or something and then you see it, you know. It's a whole thing. I don't know. I need to actually properly do it and sit down, you know. I have nothing but respect for the people that can do it, to be honest. To speak on recording, script it, and make it seem somewhat natural, you know. Nothing but respect. I'm more of the streaming kind of person, you know. Just talking. That is also something I've been majorly struggling with. It's just how my voice sounds. That wasn't great. I boxed myself in here. Because I notice it on stream. If I watch my streams back, I feel like I'm doing so many voices for characters. Like, at least I try to change the intonation of my voice, depending on who I'm reading. But when I hear myself, it sounds natural and sounds good, but it doesn't really translate into the stream. You know? Like on stream, I have noticed it sounds basically everything's just like I'm saying. I don't know if this is a thing that I need to change, or maybe that's a microphone issue. So I need to get a better microphone, or I don't know. What would change that? Thanks. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing for sure. But yeah, I'm more of a streaming person. Just regular. I just love like talking, maybe too much. Just regular talking. Another 5k SB. Now we're getting somewhere. God damn it. There's so much going on recently in my life. I need to take care of some of it soon. Like, I've had to cancel a few streams that I didn't want to cancel actually because of situations in my life, so that I need sorted out. It's not easy, you know. I just thought, you know, when you get to around 30, it gets easier. But it doesn't. I fucking hate you guys for putting these here. These were so easy to kill with Hugo. But they are actually kind of hard to kill. Oh, Hugo's here. Actually. Hello, Hugo. Are you going to fall to darkness because I'm not controlling you? Ah. Yunica. Musha, Cadena. And you must be... Oh, that's right. You two haven't been introduced yet. Hugo fact. Just arrived at the tower and rejoined the search party recently, so I've not yet had the pleasure. Seems quite a lot's happened in my absence. At any rate, it's good to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Yunica Tova. Ah, so you're the girl from the house Tova then. So what are you three doing here? Well, take a look. Hugo actually made it before us. Rado's Annex is such a good scene. Like, just looking at that skybox in the background, holy fuck. Tiny tower connected by a suspended bridge. So that's Rado's Annex, huh? Well. How do you know what it's called? Hugo only just found that out himself. Oh, Yunica detailed her run-in with Lady Rhea. Interesting. But why would Lady Rhea want to go to the top of the tower? I think the answer to that will have to wait. We got Lady Fina within arm's reach here. We need to focus on securing her safety. Oh yeah, you're right, of course, sorry. Yunica, was it? You seem to understand the situation, more or less, so I'll be brief. Freeing the goddess is of paramount importance, but it's not going to be as easy as just walking in there and picking a lock. I don't know what it is, but there's powerful energy emanating from the small tower. And well, let's just say it's not wholesome. Not wholesome? In other words, evil. Something in there is stronger than anything I've ever encountered before, and it's going to get in our way. Since we don't know exactly what's waiting for us in there, it would be unwise to rush in. Is there any way for us to find out what it is? Not without putting someone in harm's way. We're kind of at a loss. It's fine, I'll go check it out. What? Got to be kidding. Didn't you hear a word she just said? The atmosphere coming off there is indescribable to one who can't use magic, but unsafe would be an understatement. Okay. But what else can we do? We go see for ourselves what's in there, or we just stand around out here forever. I'll just run in, take a quick peek, and come back to let you guys know how it looks in there. I don't like it, but I can't really argue. Promise me though, if anything happens in there, you get the hell out, pronto. Understood. In the meantime, I'll get in contact with Commander Galleon and the other knights and ask them to join us. No matter what's in there, I think it's a safe bet that having a few extra pairs of hands couldn't hurt. Sounds good to me. Alright then, be careful, Yunica. I have a feeling we're going to get a boss fight. Let's get into Rado's Annex. Let's talk to Hugo. The aura of malice resonating from his annex is far more than simple magic artifact could produce. I can't stress enough just how uninviting it is. You do well to put caution in every step you take. Hugo, why are you so out of character? What? Take caution into every step you take? What the fuck, Hugo? You didn't do that when I was playing you. You were so much of a dick. Ah, the door. Haha, seems like a poor lost mouse has wandered its way into my little maze. How unfortunate for you. Kind of, yeah. Maybe what set him on this path of being a giant dick was just being the first in the tower and basically like soloing the entire tower put him in such a high that he became a giant douchebag. You're the woman who took Lady Fina. Is she alright? My, such selfless concern for the goddess when you yourself are in father's predicament. If you must know, she is safe and quite secure. She's been given all the amenities that a hostess such as I can provide, including an impenetrable magic barrier that seals away all her powers. Now that I get a good look at you, you really are a pitiful little thing. Pitiful? You're a descendant of one of your fabled priests now, and yet you have no innate magical ability whatsoever. Sad excuse for an opponent you are. I'm not certain if I should laugh or cry. You must feel the same. At one time or another, I'm sure you cursed your lot in life. Well, don't try to deny it. You've no doubt been through many hard times in Ease on account of your deficiencies. And you most assuredly continue to face such challenges, quite possibly, for the rest of your natural life. Yeah, maybe I will. But I took an oath to serve and protect our goddesses, to serve and protect Ease, because that's what I believe in. And nothing will ever change that. I will always be loyal to my goddesses and my country. Magic or no magic. So call me pitiful all you want, but I know in my heart that I'm doing what's right. Haha, that's quite the rousing speech. I suppose if you're beyond temptation, there's simply no reason to continue wasting my breath here. But since you did come all this way, please allow me to show you some hospitality. It's been rather boring guarding this lonely annex. I could use a good show. Oh, her fight. Her fight is going to be tough. Let's find out just how loudly you can scream. Her fight and that other guy's fight is going to be tough. Not this one, I mean the one with her big minions. With her two, like, elemental heads that she has. My god, this thing is taking a lot of damage, huh? Maybe it would just be better if we hit it, like, physically. Probably taking a lot more physical damage since it's like a sorcerer type of thing. Not taking a lot of damage, I have to say. Oh god. This is tougher than with Hugo. Obviously. Way tougher than with Hugo. I mean, it makes sense. It all makes sense to me. Oh god. It just ran right into that. I think this is the most bullet heli boss that we are going to encounter. Been actually pretty decent damage there. I think the Phoenix can also be used to negate enemy attacks. I completely forgot that. God damn it. Oh god. We're only halfway there, by the way. God damn it. This thing doesn't take a lot of damage, huh? You have to approach it so carefully, too. Oh god. I hate this magic attack so much. Come on, please. Just be vulnerable for a second. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh wow. That is a great attack. Definitely easy to just reach a boss there. Wow. I might have to postpone this until next time if this keeps up. Oh god. There's just so much little things that can hit you here. Ah. If I could at least destroy these small statues somehow. Somehow. At least a few of them, you know. This is absolutely infinitely harder with Yunica than with Hugo. If he didn't do this whole lightning shtick all the time, it would actually be a lot easier to hit him. But he does that literally every time. So you always have to run away. You can't even get an attack in anymore. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I swear. Wow. Like, you can't even get close to him at this point, you know? Oh god. And these lightning things come in so quick. Yeah. These lightning bolts come in so quick. You can't actually actively dodge them. There's no way. Where is he? I think I got it. Oh my god. That was close. Oh god. That was tough. Toughest game, toughest enemy in the game. I did it. No, this can't be. How could you have defeated my beautiful familiar? See, that's one of the benefits of having no magical ability. I got in lots of practice with my trusty battle axe and my dad's sword. And maybe a mouse compared to you when it comes to enchantments, but I'm the buffest, meanest mouse you'll ever see. Impudent little B-word. God damn it, game. You think physical strength alone affords you merit? If you're to be put in your place, I guess I'll have to fight myself. You myself. That's enough, Sava. What? Who's there? Lord Dallas? You are to withdraw from this location. They can have Rado's annex. Yes, my lord, but... Do not question my orders. There are preparations to be made. You mean... Yes, and I need your assistance. Come to the tower summit immediately. Understood, my lord. I'll be there post-haste. Wait. Yunica Tova, was it? Next time we finish this, make sure you're ready for me. I hate her so much. Why would they withdraw? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? So yeah, I'll have to end the stream momentarily. Shortly. Yeah, let's get to the door. Ooh, this doesn't look good at all. Even I can tell there's some powerful magic coming off this door. Gives me the creeps. Guess this is where Lady Fina is being held. Hold it. Hold it. It's probably Hugo, right? Ah. Thank goodness, the seal on the entrance finally broke and we didn't know what we were going to find in here. Cadena, I'm sorry if I worried you. It's okay, I'm just glad you're safe. As soon as that barrier popped up behind you, I'll admit I assumed the worst. But I should have known better. You're Commander Tova's daughter after all. I did kind of use the Lila shell to tell Galleon what happened though. I definitely would have preferred you not to do that. I was watching from outside when you showed up that Sava person. You were amazing, Yunica. Personally, I was more surprised than anything. You owe a lot to good fortune, I believe. True, Hugo. True. Well, I better shell in another report before anyone starts to panic. I'm sure they'll all welcome the good news. In the meantime, I think you should all get to work on that door. Huh? What's wrong with that door? Well, suffice it to say, it's not the sort of door that just opens. You feel it too, Hugo, right? I do. It's undoubtedly the source of the malicious energy we sensed outside. The enchantment placed upon it is so powerful that simply being in its presence is making my hair stand on end. What? Seriously? Hugo? Just as I thought, an extremely potent curse has been placed upon this door. Do you recognize it, Cadena? Well, let's see. Yeah, that's powerful, alright. Frankly, I don't know how you can still be standing after touching it, Hugo. Getting in wouldn't be any easy task in the slightest. Truth be told, I'm not sure we'll be able to open it at all. What do you mean? Well, to put it simply, you've got to be a demon if you want to get in there. Or at least have some demonic energy in you. It absolutely positively will not open for anyone who doesn't exhibit some degree of demonism. So you got to be one of the bad guys, and Lady Fina is in there. Isn't there anything we can do, Cadena? Well, if we had some of the holy water from Solomon's shrine, maybe. Or maybe I'm going about this all wrong. What if instead of breaking the curse, we tricked it into thinking we're demons? Theoretically, if we get our hands on one of the enemy's magic artifacts, we might just stand a chance. What kind of artifact? Something with an equivalent curse on it. If one of us touches the door while wearing a cursed artifact, it might just be enough to get the damn thing open. That's preposterous. A curse that strong would kill whoever wore it within moments. Yeah, I know, it's not a perfect solution by any means, but it's an idea at least. There's got to be some way to make it work. I really hope I'm able to help get the door open somehow. Times like this that I wish they were a little smarter like Rico, but I wonder if even Rico would have any desires for getting past this curse. I swear I've seen this face somewhere before. You have? Actually, come to think of it, it looks kind of familiar to me too. So it's something we both encountered then. The undead sand creatures do bear a resemblance, I suppose. Yeah, I guess they do. What's wrong? There are several varieties of sand creatures, and this looks exactly like the larger ones we saw on our way here. There weren't as many of them as the smaller type, but the resemblance is undeniable, and they were quite fierce. I don't remember anything quite like that. Maybe some new demons spawned since I left the main tower? What's that ring you've got? May I see it? Yunica showed the evil ring to Cadena. Well, it's definitely demonic in nature, but it's been drained of all its power. If you look closely at it though, its design does seem to match the one on this door. Maybe it's connected in some way. Alright. I mean, we have to do the same thing that we did with Hugo. Right? So we'll do that next time. I wanted to get to Raiders Annex today, and we did. So I'm thinking we have like 1.5 more streams for Unica's story. I'm guessing next time we can finish Raiders Annex and climb to the last section of the game, and maybe in the stream afterwards, in half of a stream we can finish Unica's story and start with the last story that we're going to get. Maybe. I'll have to see how it goes. This is like stream 7 of this game, by the way. I think it's stream 7. 7 or 8. Something along the lines. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking we're going to get to the end pretty soon. Depends on how much grief the bosses are going to give us, because there's a lot coming up, and a lot of them are kind of hard. I've been struggling a lot with the bosses. Hugo was really easy mode of the game, to be honest. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the way out. Tomorrow in the morning hours, I wanted to play something, but I forgot what I wanted to do. I forgot what I wanted to do tomorrow. I'm going to play a game. I didn't want to play Wario Land. I wanted to play Wario Land on Tuesday, because that is just straight up better. I might take a pause tomorrow too. I don't know anymore, really. But if not, I'm going to play something else. Something different from Wario Land. I don't know yet. But I definitely want to finish Wario Land, but we are at least 2 streams away still from finishing it. That game is huge. I swear to God. We've been playing Wario Land for 6 streams consecutively. Like, we've been playing that game for 6 streams, and we're still like 20 treasures away from finishing it. Like, we can get like 10 treasures maybe per stream. That game is fucking big. So yeah, I'll definitely do that on Tuesday, and then maybe something else on Wednesday. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I'm going to plan this all ahead tomorrow, so you guys know what's up. Maybe I'll even plan the stream for tomorrow today, so you guys can join me early morning. But yeah, and we're not going to have late streams next week until Friday, I think. Maybe Wednesday, but not until Friday. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go make some food. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe on Friday, maybe on Wednesday. Whenever you have time, come join me and have some fun. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon. Trilightning out.